good luck.
Off we go.
Good luck, SHM.
Alright, first thing these runners are going to be doing is the Klungo cutscene skip, which they're going to use to skip the Klungo cutscene. And both of them nail it. SecretHumorMan nails it a little bit faster, so he's going to be ahead getting to the speed shoes. Going to be entering his Klungo 1 a little earlier as well, so let's go flip this over. And yes, Bicadel, we still have 2 matches to go. Hag's been out west, so his match still hasn't happened. And me and Mumbo haven't done ours, because I don't know, I kind of want to save that one to last. It's okay. I saw Hag streaming from an airport today, so he's probably going to be home soon. Hag went to Oregon. Both runners starting with Blue Potion with their Klungo 1. Which means which means neither one is really going to be going ahead unless one of them goes for the YOLO shot, in which case they're saving a couple seconds over their opponent, but not a whole lot. Just gotta hope that neither of them hit the wrong clone. Probably let the wrong one run away a little bit. Looks like SHM is going for the nice, quick, close beak bust. Or Rat-a-tat, sorry. Polly going to be doing the same thing, hopefully. Gets knocked out of the way from a Klungo, but the real one stays far away from the other ones. So SHM going to be taking much greater early lead, I'd say. It's not so much. I mean, anything can happen, but Polly not grabbing the Klungo health. Hopefully he'll grab the health outside King Jingling. He took a lot of damage during the Klungo 1 fight, so he's going to have to be aware of that going into GGM. Otherwise, he's going to have a nasty surprise at the waterfall. SecretHumorMan in a really nice spot to start off his Red House treble jump, but Beak Bust just a little bit too early, I think. Makes it up second try, and he jumps off the top, taking a damage. Polly doing some T-jumps to get into place, and it never fails, he gets up. Yeah, one thing you can't do is jump off the very top of the house, otherwise you will take fall damage. You need to run down the slope just a little bit. Polly, very well aware of his health situation, grabs the honeycomb outside King Jinglings, and he's good to go. Both runners at 4 health now, so they're both going to be doing the fast Death Warp in GGM, or at least trying for it, maybe. But we shall see. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to my head, because I had a really bad migraine or not a migraine, but a headache that was budding into a migraine about an hour and a half ago, and it is all but disappeared as of the last 15 minutes. Perfect timing. SecretHumorMan makes it into Bottles' house, going to grab the goggles. It's pretty early into the race, and SecretHumorMan does have an early lead, but he is probably the favorite. Sorry, the favorite to win this race. Right now, SecretHumorMan is sitting with a 46-23 PB. Meanwhile, Polly has a 48 something, I think he said. He couldn't find his splits before the race started. He's running against 50-54 splits, but I think he said a mid 48 was his actual PB. So, a 2-minute lead for SecretHumorMan going into the race. Nailing plateau early, first try. Secret Humor Man having a little bit of problems getting in, goes a little bit too far forward, and he gets in. Polly now going to be going for GGM early. If he gets it first try, this could be a nice catch-up for him. He's going a little bit too far. He's not jumping very high, which means he needs to have a very precise move. But he makes it in. He's going to be one button cutscene behind Secret Humor Man. He's going to be finishing up the gate opening right as he hits the button. So let's see what Secret Humor Man does here. Grabs the first note, second note, third note. Goes up for the fourth one, jumps, fifth note. Boulder hop. That was a really good boulder section. Secret Humor Man should be finishing this with an 11 if everything goes well. Ooh, just barely misses the 11, gets a 10. Polly getting stuck on the slope a little bit. He's going to be going for the second note on the other side. Secret Humor Man. Ooh, Polly misses the note. Secret Humor Man fails to beak bust. I think he thought he might have been able to make it up onto the rim without beak busting, but he needed that little bit of extra height. Didn't get it. Polly, on the other hand, Polly lands on the little thing below, but he didn't even stop moving. He just ran, jumped, and he was right up on top. So, Polly with a much better waterfall fall. But both of them swimming through. Secret Humor Man actually getting out of the water now, so he's going to be getting his jiggy. Ooh, jumped really close to the yeehaw. I thought for sure he was going to get slapped on the one side. Alright, Polly out of his detonator section. Or not detonator, out of his death warp. Bit of a blind camera angle for Polly jumping to the wigwam, but he makes it up. Meanwhile, Secret Humor Man already the detonator. He's going to be going to the warp pad to set up his DCW. Polly getting a pretty okay damage boost off of the yeehaw. Shoutouts to the host from Tebbed on Secret Humor Man's stream. Secret Humor Man going, ooh, lands in the water on his way to detonator levitation. Lands in the water a little bit late. Ooh, takes the slow rise, but very quick detonator levitation. Thank you for the host, Tebbed. Ooh, Secret Humor Man just on the rim. Now Polly's going for detonator levitation. Gets it pretty quick as well. Both runners with very good detonator levitations. A lot of people underestimate how fast you need to push the buttons for that, but once you've done it enough, the muscle memory kind of just comes to you, you know? Secret Humor Man on his way to Build Drill now. Makes it out. Polly leaving Wumba's Wigwam. We'll see if he gets a bonk on his way. Secret Humor Man lands in the water again. He's going for a lot of dunks here. Not sure if he was just looking in the wrong direction or what, but... Ooh, a bit of an early build drill too. I didn't think he was actually going to hit the rock. But he made it up just fine. Next thing on Secret Humor Man's list will be Generator Cavern. See if he can grab the ladder without much going on. Polly almost missing a note, but goes back for it. I guess it's really hard to perma miss a note. Like, if you miss it, you'll obviously be going back for it. It just sucks to have to do the extra movement. Oh no, Secret Humor Man missing the ladder, but gets it up with no regrab. And a very clean exit. Now headed for P-Hut. Hopefully we don't see anyone falling off. Ooh. I can't see anything Secret Humor Man's doing. He missed the lamp, obviously, but his screen is too dark to be able to see anything. Looks like he came out of Talon Trot on one of the boards, but didn't fall off, so that's good. Polly having a little bit of trouble with the ladder here, but he makes it up now as well. And now he's going to be going to tackle Generator Cavern as Secret Humor Man leaves. Hey, Dijomon. Alright, Secret Humor Man approaching the hill, ready to shoot his switch. Will he get it? Goes for an extra red feather nest. Fine shot to the switch, that'll land, no problem. Meanwhile, Polly, not getting back into Talon Trot, just decides to run off the edge, grabbing the Jiggy. And he'll be leaving GGM now as well, so... Not a super terrible run for Polly. He's only plus 10 seconds on his PB. But a Secret Humor Man still pretty far ahead. Good shot to the switch from Polly as well. SHM is 10 minutes behind Polly. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, the timer got cut off. SHM's name is like so big. I gotta reposition this. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. No. Alright, SHM finishing his first puzzle. Due to fixing his timer, I didn't actually see what kind of time he got. Polly doing his puzzle now. Gonna get a 91, it looks like. Ooh, miss picking up one of the pieces. Got a 90 instead. Alright, SecretHumorMan now leaving Jiggy Wiggy's temple to start his Mayhem Temple. We'll see what happens to him in this level. Mayhem Temple does have a lot of hard stuff in it, so... Backflipping up on the boulder just to make sure he gets up there. Let's see how SecretHumorMan's JSG early goes. Very good, very nice. Ooh, SecretHumorMan nails the club. Gonna get an extra text box from Jam Jars now. Polly doing his Jade Snake Grove early now. SHM finishes his White Jinjo cutscene. Yeah, Polly was aimed way down. Makes it in. Yeah, third person Jade Snake Grove early is a backup for a couple people. It's kind of weird, like you go for it in first person, fail it, and then your backup is third person. It's just like, why don't you just go for it in third person anyway? SecretHumorMan failing to grab the Jiggy in flight, decides to land for it anyway. I mean, he should have landed right away, but I mean, if you miss it, then you have to run all the way back up. It looked like he was planning on landing for it anyway, but he just kind of collected it in a weird way. Either way, he's on his way now to go learn Egg Game. Traveling a little extra distance around just to kill some time. And now Polly gonna be running up to grab his snake Jiggy. Bounces off the snake, but gets a grenade shot anyway. Ooh, SecretHumorMan missing the note. For some reason, he's beak bombing back for it. But he does have a lot of extra feathers, so I guess that's why. SecretHumorMan taking damage off the flies while in flight. That's really funny. I've never seen that before. It's definitely a first in this tournament, I think, taking damage on the flies. Polly learning his A game now. And SHM almost missing the loading zone, but makes it in just in time. Now it's time for SecretHumorMan to take on his prison code. Will he get it? First try prison code. How lucky is that? Polly in first person, but ooh, just barely grabs a Jiggy, but crash lands right in front of Bovina. I have no idea how he could control his beak bomb to pick up that Jiggy. It looked like he was moving around, like, really shaky. Can't find the fly, so he asked Bovina, "Where is that fly?" Alright, so he's done flies, and now it's time for Polly to run to prison compound. SHM on his way to pillars now, though. First pillar jump is good. Second pillar jump is good. Really good pillars out of SecretHumorMan. Can he get this last one? Looks good to me. Yep, good pillars. Polly, second try code. He's not redacted anymore, but I have no idea. He has his splits set to none. Polly is very on PB pace, though. But I don't actually know if it's on PB pace because he's not running against his PB splits. SecretHumorMan taking a laggy camera angle, being shot across the swamp. But he's going to be out of Mayhem Temple in just a second, ready to start his next set of puzzles. Meanwhile, Polly about to do pillars. Let's see if he can handle pillars as well as SecretHumorMan did. Slides off the boulder, but instead of getting back, decides to just beak bust straight up onto the pillar. And does pillars with an all-the-way zoomed-in camera angle. I'm not a huge fan of that myself, but, I mean, whatever works. Yeah, Polly doesn't quite make a straight jump to the next pillar. Alright, first pillar. This looked like a more straight line jump. There we go. And now he's on the last pillar. Looks good to me. And he makes it up. Takes some fall damage on the ground though. Missing the water. Completely missed the water and had to and had to sit through the banjo get up animation. I haven't seen that in a long time. It was actually really funny to watch. Polly doesn't know how to get off the ledge. Starts just pecking. Tries to press the B button instead of the Z button. Polly trying to jump for the Jiggy in the wading boots, but you can't do that. It's a little too high. SecretHumorMan not with a great start to his Witchy World puzzle. Trying to put the left edge piece on the far center. Missing some of the puzzles. It looks like he's going to finish with a 79. That is a nice puzzle. Alright, so SecretHumorMan got 2 puzzles done. Polly about to start his first one out of the 3. I'd like to use this moment to give a shout out to our sponsor, Guff Beans. They're the beaniest. Alright, Secret Humor Man starting his last puzzle. Pretty good start so far. Couple small mess ups, but I mean his pieces are in a very good spot. I'm gonna cross the puzzle a lot, but at least he picks them up. Getting an 80 with that is pretty good. Boop. Polly starting his second puzzle now. It looks like he got a pretty fun puzzle as well. A lot of his puzzles split up to the bottom left side, which isn't super terrible. He's gonna get an 82 on that puzzle. A very low 82. That was, I thought that was gonna tick down to 81 for sure, but it held on. It held on with all of its might. Alrighty, Secret Humor Man ready to go enter Witchy World. Sponsored by Jolly's Juice. Well, any percent doesn't ever go into Jolly's, so he is not affiliated in any way with Banjo-Tooie any percent, or any percent paraphernalia. Polly's JRL puzzle is going pretty okay, maybe. He's gonna finish this puzzle with a 75. Didn't have the greatest piece layout. Messed up a few pieces. The only stream that is sponsored by Jolly's Juice is twitch.tv/BexChecksMix. I wonder if Jolly gets a deal on doors. So many sponsors. Alright. Secret Humor Man out of Witchy World now. Polly about to go enter Witchy World. He's almost a full split behind. 45 seconds. Almost 46 ahead of his splits here. But like I said, I don't think there's PB splits. We'll have to wait and find out if we see him get a real PB. But undeniably right now, Secret Humor Man has a very, very large lead. I think his splits are comparing to his old PB. He said he had a 48 before the race started, but he couldn't find the splits, so he was just comparing against these ones. Yes, Blastoise is correct. Takes 20 doubloons to get the Jiggy, 5 for the Cheeto page, 2 to open Jolly's door, and 1 for Blubber's shoes. So you'll have 2 tokens, or 2 doubloons remaining at the end. SecretHumorMan about to enter JRL. Hopefully nothing bad happens to him at the swim. I think he's got enough of a lead that it doesn't really matter. SecretHumorMan is currently 48 seconds. And no flights, there's only 30 doubloons. Those 2 doubloons you get from Black Eye are counted as part of the 30 doubloons. $48.2. $48.2. Alright, let's see what happens with SHM's octopus swim. Can he make it? Ooh, a little early on the swim, but making it around. Very good swim from SHM. Very fast swim from SHM. The least distance taken swerving around. Will he make it up without getting bopped by the eels, though? With his swim that he had, he can still get tagged by 1 eel and still make it up, though. It's very rare that you get hit by more than 1 eel. So SHM is going straight for the surface. And he's going to make it up to the top, no problem. SHM had a really good JRL. Like, he didn't make a whole lot of mistakes at all in this level, so I would say he's going to be on a very, very good PB pace now. Yeah, SecretHumorMan activated sign text earlier on in the run, so he didn't have to worry about meme sign. He got his meme sign somewhere else. Polly collecting some health and blubbers. What a smart idea. Taking damage on the way to JRL. Now he doesn't have to worry about dying to the eels with low health. A good safety strat. And now Polly begins his swim down. And we'll see what happens to SecretHumorMan entering Klungo 2. Both runners started with blue potion, so we'll see what kind of potion he gets here. Hoping for green, but at this point I don't think SHM would be that upset with red. Polly's really high for his swim, but he makes it around. Red potion for SHM, but again, not a huge deal. SHM shooting the potions in the laggiest way possible. And as Polly grabs the extra note nest in Witchy World, he doesn't have to worry about grabbing notes. SecretHumorMan running back and forth directly in the way of the potion. Polly going for the surface now, but he's going to make it just fine. The eels aren't going to bug him. It looked like one went for him, but then it just decided, like, nah. Nah, we're good. We're all good here. And he's going to be on his way out of the level. Saving a lot of time on his splits, too, it looks like. He had almost 30 seconds to save in this level. But at this point, all SHM has to do is not die to Hag 1, really. I mean, it's gonna be hard for a loss here, just to random stuff. He can play the safest he wants. Alright, Polly also getting blue potion earlier, so we'll see if his potions match up. Nope, Polly gets a green potion instead, so he's gonna have a little bit of a faster Klungo 1 or Klungo 2 fight. So long as he hits the clone before he runs away. Polly's shooting his eggs after Klungo's already disappeared. That's kind of brave. I don't know what Polly was doing there. Running towards Klungo to rat-a-tat him, like, while he was, like, disappearing. I mean, Klungo ran directly into it, so that's why he got it. But if Klungo ran the other way, he would have been in trouble there. I think Polly got really lucky in his Klungo 2 fight. Alright, SecretHumorMan done with his puzzle now. Or not done with his puzzle, done with his cutscene. So he's gonna be on his way. To go watch it again. Because we love watching 2 cutscenes here. Polly accidentally entering his file again without setting up his DCW. That's an embarrassing time loss. Okay, now Polly's actually into his cutscene, so he's gonna be watching that. But he's got his entire cutscene to watch, he's gotta watch it again. Meanwhile, SecretHumorMan's already in the fight. SecretHumorMan could die here, and then it would be Polly's race. I'm not sure what SecretHumorMan is trying to do there, but he clearly succeeded if he was trying to quick shot a Clockwork Egg. SecretHumorMan switching eggs just in time to fire eggs. He went for the quick shot as slow as possible and he still didn't get 2 cycled. I have no idea how people do it. I haven't gotten a quick cycle on the second phase in so long. Alright. SecretHumorMan starting the mortar phase. Shoots an extra fire egg by mistake. SecretHumorMan firing 3 fire eggs before doing a quick shot. At that point, it's probably faster to just not quick shot because of the lag from the grenades. At that point, you aren't saving yourself a 2 cycle, so. SecretHumorMan making sure he's at full health, grabbing the extra honeycomb. Ooh, getting nabbed by the lasers goes a little bit too far to the side. SecretHumorMan is moving around quite a lot in that phase, but he makes it. Polly with really good quick shots to Grundy, but slightly too slow, so he still gets hit by a second spell. SecretHumorMan taking another biff from the lasers, but he's got a lot of health. He's only missing 1 honeycomb chunk, so I don't think he has to worry about death so much. Polly getting onto the lasers to start his mortar phase. SecretHumorMan just making sure his eggs are good for a while. Alright, the second battery has been blown. SHM is now on his final stretch. The fight to the death. Will he make it out alive is the question. The answer is probably yes, because he has a lot of health. But you never know. Something could always go wrong with the Ugger. SHM not attempting to grenade quick shot. Takes a shot. He's now at 3 health. Meanwhile, Polly just finishing his second mortar phase. So he's going to be starting the battery phase in just a sec. SecretHumorMan down to 15 health on Hag 1. He's only got 2 phases left. Can he do it? As long as he doesn't get trolled. Uggers are in a good spot. Grundy down to 1 health. All he has to do is nail it. And bam! It's over. 45-33 for SecretHumorMan. A meaty PB for him, too. PB is by 49 seconds. That's pretty good. So congratulations, SecretHumorMan, for winning his round and getting a pretty big PB. Wow, SHM not muting stream audio. Listening to the stream, so it's spilling over. We're going to have to switch to Polly's audio. Alright, Polly starting his first battery phase, jumping the clockwork in. We'll see how the rest of the fight goes for him. Lost the race, but he may still be on PB pace. Who knows? According to his splits, he has about 40 seconds to save on this, and that'll be just over a 2-minute PB. 2-minute 20-second PB, so he could be on PB pace. I actually don't know what his PB is, but we shall see. Collecting all the health, dodging the lasers. Well, he just has to make it through. Still running away from the lasers, even though Hag 1 is running straight at him. I think he's fine on eggs, so he just doesn't need to grab anymore. He's good on health, so you don't need to grab that one. Excellent grenade quick shot from Polly. Polly's about to blow up his second battery, getting the full lag from watching the entire battery exploding. But now Polly begins his fight to the death phase. Polly's best possible time shows a 48:31. I don't know if that's actually a PB for him though, but he's had a pretty okay Hag 1 fight so far, so we'll see. A little bit of problems aiming. He's on blue eggs now, which is not good for that phase, but he's now not on that phase, so if he keeps using blue eggs, he'll be just fine. Ooh, Polly taking a shot. The Ugger's right there. The Ugger's not dead, though. He's got to keep chasing him. Ugger takes 2 eggs to kill, not just 1. Polly should go for that health, and he does. He grabs one of them, but not the other one. If he goes for the other one right away, he might get hit by Granny's first spell, because she does shoot very fast on the beginning of this phase. Makes it out. He's ignoring the Ugger, even though he's right there, but the Ugger doesn't see him. Polly aiming a little too high. I'm not sure what's going on. He keeps trying to move forward and backwards. Ooh, Polly missed PB, it looks like. And aim up, and oh, misses. There we go, 48:57 for Polly. Misses PB, but at least his splits are now a little bit closer to PB than they were before.